a whole ton of wine to test out. Sampl sent us their Paso Robles sampler experience, I guess. That's the best way to put it. If you can believe it, there are 7 different types of wine in here. So if you are like us and you don't know what you like when it comes to wine, this is gonna be something you might want to consider getting, because they sample different types of wine so you don't have to commit to a whole bottle, which is definitely not something we can handle. Even better than that, the top part has a little coaster. Oh. If you stick your phone to the coaster, it tells you the information about the wine and the taste notes that you're looking for. So that way when you're being an obnoxious wine snob, you actually know how to be an obnoxious wine snob. So we have 6 wine glasses and then an ugly cup over here because we didn't have a 7th wine glass. And we're gonna be trying every single one of them. Did you hydrate well enough before this?
Nope.
All right. Honestly, it's such a good little thing to be able to do that because we don't know anything about anything.
So just put it on.
You just put it on. That's really cool. So what it did is it pulled up the link. We pressed the link and then 4 different options pulled up based on what they currently have on their site. We had the Paso Robles, so we clicked the one for Paso Robles. The first one, I'm not gonna pronounce it, but it's this one. Right there. Based on the instructions, it said to take the rosés and white wines out of the fridge 15 minutes before tasting. And then it said to put the red wines in the fridge 15 minutes before tasting. So a little bit of flip-flopping there. All right, let's get started.
There we go.
There it is. That is a whole ass thing of wine. That is a wine glass. The taste characteristics are relatively light, smooth, dry, and acidic. The taste notes that we're looking for here, Cody. Go ahead.
Oh.
No. Go.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
The taste note. No, I'm going to tell you what the taste notes are. I'm not going to just let you go for it. You don't even know what.
I'm like, yeah, I don't know how to be like, I taste dirt. I don't know.
I sure hope you don't taste dirt. So the tasting notes.
Earthy.
Stick it in your mouth. The tasting notes you're looking for are orange blossom, white peach, pineapple, preserved lemon, and peachy.
It doesn't taste like wine.
It doesn't taste like wine?
It does not taste like
What
wine.
does it taste like?
Almost like a drink that's like a little watered down, but then like just a hint of wine.
Okay.
A hint.
Mm-hmm. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Like
that is very light.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like it's going to give you a headache.
It doesn't taste like it's going to give you a headache. That's nice.
Good.
That's nice.
That is 12%. Holy.
That's 12.5% alcohol?
Yeah. Oh my.
I wouldn't have guessed that based on the lightness of it all.
No.
All right, next one. Ooh, that's nice.
That's very nice.
It's a little more dry than the last one. So you're gonna be tasting notes of cherry, red candy, watermelon, strawberry, vanilla, and hints of banana. Do you taste the banana?
No.
What about the red candy? Do you taste any of the flavors actually?
I can see where I think they're hinting towards the red candy.
Okay.
But the banana, no. No hints. I'm not a sommelier. Is that what it is?
Sommelier.
Sommelier.
Maybe.
I would never figure out that there's a banana.
A hint.
Hint, sorry.
So it's kind of probably like LaCroix where they just like waved a banana near it.
Right, with the fan.
Yeah, I really...
Yeah.
Wait.
See?
I could... Like I felt like the banana was there.
But wasn't.
And then it like was like, oh... And then it went away.
Maybe you're a sommelier.
Mm-hmm. That is good though. That is actually very delicious. Okay.
I still like that one.
You still like that one more? I don't know. Those are both 2 solid choices.
Palate cleanse.
Okay, next one.
Cool. Next one.
I really cannot wait for you to start pronouncing the next one if it's what I think it is. Yep.
Oh no.
Why can't you say that word?
Because I don't know how to even spell it.
I'm not gonna try either.
Hey, see?
Oh, this is weird. It's like misty.
Oh wow.
That looks more like juice than wine.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Give me the hints and the flavors.
Okay, 1 second, sir. Oh, okay. So this one's
I feel like
the same lightness, smoothness, dryness as the other ones, and this one's more soft than acidic. You're gonna be tasting notes of orange blossom, honeysuckle, potpourri, and chamomile.
I could definitely smell the orange.
Oh, okay.
It tastes like an orange wine.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty much what it tastes like. Like
Okay.
if orange juice was a wine, that's what it would be.
I'm not gonna lie. I smelled it before it hit my lips,
Yeah,
and
orange.
it smelled amazing.
Yeah.
It kind of tastes. It reminds me of a certain kind of beer, and I'm sorry if the
Shock
person.
top?
Yes.
Shock top.
Kind of tastes like Shock Top, but if like Shock Top was a wine.
Yeah.
And I'm super sorry if if the winemaker, Xavier Arnandine, if you're watching this, I am so sorry if you took offense to me
Still
saying
good.
that it's Shock Top.
We're still really good.
Still really, really good though.
Cool.
Honestly, all of these are bangers. I would be fine if any one of these was a full bottle for us.
I still like that one though. And then I say 2.
Oh, okay.
1, 2.
But see, I think the rest of what we have left is reds, and we are not red wine people. We know that for certain.
We like our cheap red
Okay.
wine. It's grape juice.
Let me clarify that with a ginormous asterisk. Stella is not wine. I'm nervous to get into the red wines because I know at least I'm not a red wine person, and I would say based on the fact that his only red wine that he likes is Stella, he's also not a red wine person. Yeah. All right, next one.
Zinfandel.
Oh, Zinfandel. Did I?
You know that?
Zinfandel is. I usually do
they
the
let you know
white.
how many cases they have. That's good.
Oh, that is nice. I usually do a white Zinfandel though,
Oh.
which ends up looking more like a rosé. But yeah, we totally didn't go over what they tell you in these little things. It tells you the name, the year, the alcohol percent. This is a 15.5. Oh my god. The amount of cases it has, the taste characteristics, the tasting notes, and the winemaker, and it has like a little background on them. So cool.
I think it tells you different information like how long it's in the barrel for.
I didn't even know that's what that meant,
so
but
like,
I guess that one didn't
not
have
that
it.
one, but this
Some of
this
them
one
have.
took 6 months in a barrel. This says 40 days on skins. I don't know what skins is. Probably some type of fermentation.
Yeah.
And then this one right now is 16 months.
16 months in the barrel.
That's kind of cool.
Wow. This is actually kind of fun just to learn about it. Zinfandel, I feel like, is like the intro to red wine.
I could smell it. The first one.
So it's bold, tannic, and it rides between dry and sweet halfway and soft and acidic halfway. The tasting notes are butterscotch, toasted creme brulee on the nose, and bursts of wild dark cherries.
Okay, yeah, I could see that.
Because
I got more like the butterscotch, and then kind of like, okay, there's a red wine, and then boom, cherry.
Do you taste toasted creme brulee on the nose?
Never had it, so no.
It smells like red wine.
No, it does. Because it's red wine.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Of a red wine, I'm not normally a red wine person because to me it tastes like church. That's not bad. You still want to keep your same? Where's this rank in comparison to that one for you?
I don't know.
Pretty even?
They're about, I'd say, type of 30.
Okay, is there anything in here that you wouldn't get a full bottle of so far?
No, I don't think so. I think I'd take a full bottle.
I was going to say, all of these, full bottle, I think we could do. Not in a whole night. No. Maybe like a glass and that's it.
Okay.
All right, next one. High on the Hog.
Red blend. It's a blend.
It's a blend.
18 months in the barrel. 15% alcohol.
15.2. You gotta get the percent or the points.
There's not that many. Oh no, there's a ton of cases. They have a lot of this.
More bold, tannic, really low on dryness, and riding in between soft and acidic. Okay, here we go.
The tasting notes.
The tasting
Madame.
notes. Cherries, strawberry, sweet spice, spring flowers, plum tart, and fresh herbs. Herbs?
I can smell like the berries.
Okay.
Eh.
Okay, so is this the bottom one for you?
Yeah, it's just
An easy
like
bottom?
it's there, it's good. It's just not like, not there.
I actually like
You like
this.
that?
Yeah.
Maybe because it's like a red blend, and I'm just like,
Yeah, because it kind of tastes more like juice.
yeah, it's just
It tastes more like juice than that one did. These are all really good.
yeah. Okay.
Look at us.
We're
not being wine
Wine.
snobs anymore.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Keeper red blend.
Oh, this one.
18 months in the barrel.
Try to get okay. More bold,
Hold on,
Very
I got this. Hold on.
tannic.
There's some type of berry in there.
super dry. Wow, there's some sort of berry in
I
there.
guess it would be a wine. I could
There
smell
you
it.
go.
Yeah. Totally.
And then it rides the line between soft and acidic. So,
Berry.
what kind of berry? Don't say grape.
Oh, that's a big whiff. Oh, that's how they do it. That smells pretty good.
Yeah, you gotta stick your nose up and not. Yep. You look.
Maybe like a strawberry?
Okay. Final answer on strawberry?
Yeah.
Okay. Nope.
Can't do this.
It was either blueberry or raspberry.
Strawberry.
Okay. So blueberry, dark chocolate.
Okay, I can spell that now.
The blueberry or the dark chocolate?
The blueberry.
Okay.
Not the dark chocolate.
Wild thyme, raspberry, and plum.
Tastes good.
But
No buts. No, it's just pretty good.
It sounded like there was a but at the
I
end
thought there
of
was
that.
going to, because the way like that, you know how the aftertaste like hits you sometimes
yeah.
after?
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like...
That's why they call it an aftertaste.
I know. It was like, it was good, and then I was like, I felt it going bad, and then good. I was like, oh, okay. I guess I should have went like, good, and I went bad. But no, it's good.
Okay. I can definitely smell the blueberry.
Yeah. Guess stick your nose in it.
I don't want to stick it all the way in.
And...
They sent the wine to the wrong person. We are not good at reviewing these. We're like, yep, everything's good.
There's juice in there.
It was definitely made with some sort of berry. We're crushing this. Okay, taking this seriously.
It's pretty good though.
We're taking it seriously. Okay. I don't taste the thyme.
The thyme? Oh, there's thyme in there?
The wild thyme.
Oh.
Actually.
It was calm thyme.
I don't taste any of the dark chocolate.
No, not at all.
No, I don't taste it. Really good. Oh my gosh.
It's good.
We only have one left.
Yeah.
But we have to drink all of these now.
Yeah,
They're
right.
open. We've committed.
I don't even know how to say that.
Petite Syrah.
That one.
So we live near Temecula. Temecula is becoming the Napa Valley of Southern California. And in our area, one of the most pristine wines?
I'll say that.
One of the most popular and well done wines is the Petite Syrah. So fun fact, when I was touring the wineries for Hell's Kitchen, we went to Robert Renzoni winery, and he was giving a whole rundown that the valley that he's in, the stretch of valley that he's in Temecula, is as close as to the Italian valley that can possibly get.
Oh.
On soil level, distance from the ocean, the amount of cloud coverage during the day, and like the general weather mimics Italy so closely.
Oh.
Which is why the Petite Syrah is so popular, because it's so close to the Italian flavor without being in Italy.
That's kind of cool.
I know. I was like, damn, I know nothing about wine, but that
Right.
is some cool information, dude.
Ooh.
All right, I'm so sad that this is the one that gets the ugly glass, but here we go.
Right? The most pristine one.
The one that we want to be like, yeah, Petite Syrah. All right, 14%. Why is wine so freaking alcoholic? My goodness, no wonder people come back from these Temecula bus wine tours and are just like, all right, 24 months in barrel.
I need my glass, please.
Okay. It is more bold, tannic, and it's more dry and is a little bit more acidic. Tasting notes. What do you
I already
smell?
read it.
Oh, damn it. Okay, so it's
Blackberry.
blackberry, anise, vanilla, and bright plum.
But see, I don't know if it's like in my head, because when I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, I do smell blackberry. But if you just gave it to me, I'm like, I don't know what that is.
I think it's when it's all mixed together, it's really hard to tell the difference between berries. Do you taste at least the vanilla? Because that's what I really want to be able to taste the vanilla, because I think that would be an interesting wine taste.
A little bit. It's like a hint.
A hint of a whiff?
Hint of like a breeze.
It does smell bold, so
I don't know what bold smells like. That.
like in your face. It's like if someone punched you with wine, this would be the wine.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll throw it.
Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Because it doesn't taste like church, thank goodness. But I think I do taste that really small hint of vanilla, because that is it's not necessarily a sweet vanilla. I don't really know how to explain that. Based on the 7, this is gonna be very hard to, you've already picked your 2?
Yeah, my 2 are these, and then...
Oh, other reds though.
I would say that one.
You like that one?
It broke up.
Petite Syrah.
It's just like smooth. And
It is very smooth.
It's not harsh when that aftertaste is harsh.
It is not sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's...
So I'd go 1, 2, and then 3.
Okay. I don't know. Honestly, all of these were really good, and
all of them are good, but
I didn't expect to
enjoy
like all of them.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that I would be saying at the end of this that any single one of these, if we had a full bottle, I would be totally okay with that. I do like that one, but I've never really been able to finish a whole shock top. Sorry again for the comparison.
It's not good.
So it's good, but I don't know if I could do a whole thing. I don't know, but I'm a light wine girly, so I'm probably over here, but all of these reds are solid.
I feel like you're 1, 2, 3, and then yours is gonna be 4.
Maybe. I think that's a solid thing. Well, now we have 7 glasses of wine to finish tonight.
So send us prayers.
Anyway, what are your final thoughts, Cody? Would you recommend? Oh,
yeah. Oh no, yeah, that's cool. I like it.
I like it too. It's a very unique idea.
I think even sending those to your parents, your mom would really appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, we just unlocked a new thing. You can get this as a gift.
It's a good gift.
To another friend who doesn't know what they want. And that's okay.
Because that's what this is for.
This is exactly what it's meant for. It's for the people that have no idea anything about wine, like us. That's as good of an end to a video as we can get.
True.
Right it.